All right, Raven here. Been collecting things to talk about the last a few days, but it's been really crazy busy. Not just with work, with also with family. So another impromptu video. I might just post it all in one piece on the YouTube channel, or just make some clips and cut them in pieces, put it on Instagram. All right. So first thing first. Excuse me. Those who watch my videos will know that I am never shy of talking about friends' products. All right. So I am happy with my own products. From time to time, I'm going to go out and try other products just to support, just to see what's out there and whatnot. And I have a couple of things I want to show you today. All right. One is a long awaited, actually. There you go. Flaming Bearded Callaway's beard butter that I got a while ago. All right. Bearded Callaway's. And this butter are different than my butters. See, there you go. Nicely used. This is a stronger, harder butter. All right. Almost like between butter and a balm. That's my view, my interpretation. And it smells incredible. I'll tell you that. But since I use butters mostly before bed, this is not something I would put on my beard before bed because it has a little bit of hold, which has its own place, right? And I'll tell you honestly, yesterday evening, my son had a school band concert, and I had that butter in my beard because it smells great and it has a little weight to it. So it tamed my beard a little bit. I first used a heated brush and wanted to look 100%. And it did the job. Fantastic butter. Go check him out on their website. What else? Another butter. Because I love my butters at night. This is a newer company, and I do like the owner. Seems like a very decent guy. And I grabbed a 2 ounce butter from this company, Warlock. All right. This butter has more of a the scent profile is, of course, subjective. It's for everybody's personal preference. This is more of butter I would put on my beard before bed. If you're familiar with artist men scent profiles, this reminds me of that. But the consistency is softer. Let me show you. Softer than the one I showed you before. And phenomenal butter. And I'll tell you that because I make good butters. Many of you know that. Especially the Night Spell is considered as one of the best butters in the market. Raven Beard Co. Night Spell butter. So I know butters. And yes, they come in many different thickness, shape, ingredients, scent profiles, whatever. But these two are the ones I have currently that are not made by me. And because I like them both for different reasons. I wanted to say a few words, and I wanted to say both of the makers, great job, excellent product. Thank you for making, these kind of high quality, high end products. And I am pleased and happy to be friends with you. And more power to you. And I hope 2026 is your best year ever. Best year yet, not ever. Like I was talking about bearded death, tobacco cinnamon, tobacco vanilla beard oil. So time to time, I said, when I try something else, I'll go ahead and say a few good words and help people, spread the word on good products made by good people. You can have the best product in the world, and if you are not not my kind of person, I won't be talking about your product. Also, you might be a great guy and make mediocre or less product. I won't say anything negative about it either. Okay, enough with that. Since many of you know, and yes, I'm wearing this because I was working making the lounge and the barber shop, and two other oils I gotta make. I gotta make Volcan and I gotta make Revolt. We're all out. And before I leave town for Minnesota for Christmas, I want to make sure we are fully stocked. But I made an announcement a few months ago saying I'm not making balm anymore. But of course, this beard hasn't been touched by a barber in a long time. I do make my own things for my personal use. This is almost like a mustache wax. It's that strong. I use it once in a while. Another personal product is this guy. This is a CBD balm with high intensity, high concentration, highest allowed by law, I should say. And yes, it does have THC, and I put it on my wrist. And yes, second batch is almost sold out. I have, as we record, I have 2 jars left. They're on the website. All right, what else? Put some more. Oh, I forgot the Raven's signature. Celebrate life with some fancy stuff here. All right. What's that? White and yellow. This one I cannot talk much about. It's another personal project. All right. But what I can tell you, the reason I actually put this aside to show is that I am spending decent amount of time just testing things, trying different things, mixing things that I haven't mixed before. I didn't have time to mix before, right? But if I am not using this Vax Strong balm, which I don't use much or more, I don't use very often, I made this very unique butter slash balm. This has a better hold. I cannot call this a balm. I cannot call this a butter either. But I love playing with ratios and get something the way I like it. And if I choose to sell, I'll put it on the website. when you have an online store, you know, you don't want to oversaturate your online store to confuse or overwhelm your customers. All right. And last but not the least, the butter I cannot get enough of. It's not in its original sale jar. This is again my personal. See, not even a label here. There you go. Let's do Morse code, SOS. Night spell. I simply can't. I got a phone call. I can't get enough of this butter. It is so damn good, so complex with its formulation, with its ingredients and ratios. 32.95 for 2 ounces, and it was supposed to be 6-month anniversary edition butter, and 4 months after the 6 months anniversary, we're still selling this. Here's the good news. I made a slight change on the formulation this to even further its crazy good quality, and it's coming out in in January, first week of January. It should be out. It's gonna be called the same, just an updated formula, and for that I'll blow the smoke. All right, this bottle here. All right, so much work in this tiny bottle, and I put this in a clear bottle just to show on the video. And also, this is my personal stock, the Plague Doctor. I cannot tell you what a pleasure it is to hold this in my hand, because only I know how much work, how much labor I put in each and every bottle. Forget about the countless hours I put on this oil in front of the computer, searching, reading. Of course, it is used, it's shaken, well shaken. So when it's first made, it doesn't look like it. It looks like 3-4 levels of oil mixed. But I just want to say this. This is the reason I brought this up. There is a lot of weight in this bottle. There's a lot of weight in this bottle. The work in the back end. I am not gonna say this in a mean way. Those who know me, I am not a mean guy. But you think getting up and going to work is hard? Start owning a business. You'll see what's hard. You wish days are or were 36 hours. Your mind is always racing. New ideas, new concepts. At Raven, we're not doing cookie cutter products, so everything has a meaning. And cheers to that. Nice black tea from London. It's called Ahmed Tea. I've been drinking this brand since probably 2003, and more than likely we will start selling these teas in our online stores. I will sell what I enjoy, what I use in my personal life, that I know, I'm confident I can stand behind the quality of the product. I am going up to 15 minutes now on the video. Wow, But hey, I love good coffee, but with the stomach acid, I cut down significantly. So I will make one good quality coffee in the morning, one solid cup, all right, which is going to be made by our good friends at Spiritus Coffee Company in Lombard, Illinois, that supply us some of my personal favorites with the Silent Dawn and Raven Spirit. All right. So that's going to be in my cup on most days. But I try not to drink coffee, especially black, on an empty stomach. And I urge you stop doing that if you do that. At least a little bit of warm water, a few drops of lemon before anything goes in your stomach in the morning. And then I'll have my coffee. But the rest of the day, what I sip on is my tea. It's been like that since my childhood. That should be all. Oh no. Oh no. How do you skip that? We can't skip that. Let's blow the smoke because it's coming. You know what's coming? My God. I never thought I could make 20-minute videos, but this is gonna be one of those, I guess. All right. I'm so excited about this. So excited because the live stream is about to be coming to fruition. Okay. I believe I am calculating, weighing my words because I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. But if everything goes good during this holiday season, next week and a half, if everything goes as we hope, first episode should be on the second Saturday of January. Okay? Second Saturday of January. And probably sometime this weekend or next week, I will give a little bit more details. I'll tell you that it's going to be called The Gathered Few because I know this is going to be a unique show. This is going to be, okay, kind of a show. And I don't believe it's going to draw so much attention with its content and with the day and time I'm going to be going live. But like I said, my oil's not for everybody. My butters are not for everybody. My show won't be for everybody. That's why I'm calling it The Gathered Few, because it's going to be for the few. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you subscribe to the channel. And this is a learning curve. I've made and posted so many YouTube stuff before or Instagram videos or whatnot. But going on live is an uncharted territory for me. But we will learn as we go. And then we'll be together on this journey, whoever you might be, wherever you may be residing. Thank you.